One of the things that I hate the most about Discord is that it's made people functionally illiterate. Like, the other day, a friend of mine said, I don't have much potatoes. Wait, excuse me, much potatoes? It's many potatoes. I don't have many potatoes. And it sounds correct when you actually say it to yourself. There has been a trend in the English language as time has gone on to use words the wrong way, and that's not a good thing, but texting started to accelerate it, and then Discord accelerated it like crazy because that became the main means by which people communicated online rather than through posts on their Facebook page or posts on a forum. Even on Facebook, there is some thought being put into the post because you can have as many characters as you want, and that sort of encourages people to make longer posts. Whereas, of course, on Twitter and SMS and, of course, Discord, people have a tendency to make shorter posts, either because of character limitations in the case of Twitter, or because on messaging platforms, the messages act as a conversation. And on Discord in particular, there's so many people talking that it typically incentivizes people to speak in as few words as possible. And of course, that leads to shortcuts and grammar mistakes, and then those things become normalized and habitualized. That's not a good thing. But I think even more so, what's even more damning about this entire situation is that Discord killed 4chan in some respects. Now, not entirely, but it's weakened the platform. And the reason it's weakened the platform is because all of the people that would typically use 4chan have gone to their private Discord servers that they then go on to advertise on 4chan, and they end up talking about all of the drama that's in those servers that all the people who are on 4chan also happen to be in on the boards. So they'll mention all of these particular characters that are in their servers on the boards, and then people that happen to be in those servers will reply to those threads on the boards. And so then it creates this situation where the people who are reading the boards and replying, who are not on Discord, end up being left out from a good portion of the culture, and to some extent, that culture is never going to be archived or recovered because it's all on Discord. So you only see sporadic bits of it on the boards, which are actually archived and maintained by these other websites like Desu Archive, for example. It creates this situation where a lot of content is forever lost. And it sucks because I don't want to be in your Discord server and I don't want to be talking to you. I want to be posting. I want to be posting and have a funny or genuine discussion that people are putting effort in. And that was kind of the point of anonymous boards. The point of anonymous boards was that your post would go up to the top based on its quality because it would get the most replies. And the idea was that the most replies was indicative of the quality of the post. Whereas, of course, on Discord, you run into many of the same problems that forums had and that Reddit has, where it becomes this circle jerk, where the identity of a poster ends up becoming the focal point of their posts. The cult of personality ends up being what people come to with their posts. And so the posts are no longer judged on the merits because they're not anonymous. And then what you end up having is a situation where, because no one is anonymous, the quality of the posts also worsen. And you see this thing on 4chan more and more now, where people are using a trip code, they have a name, and that name is the same name that they would have on their Discord account. And they're replying to posts about drama on their Discord. They're actively discussing things that happened on their Discord. And the website looks a hell of a lot different than it used to because of that. I've heard one person call it Neo-chan culture, but it's not Neo-chan culture. It's not. It's Reddit culture. 4chan is slowly becoming more and more like Reddit. I think because of Discord. Because Discord servers get shilled on the boards, everyone joins. The people who typically post on the boards is not very many, so it's the same people posting in the servers, and then because they're all talking to each other, they end up posting about the stuff that's happening in their fucking servers. It's totally ruined the website. It has made the website, at points, completely unreadable. And unless someone does something about this, it's just going to keep getting worse. It's just going to keep getting worse. Because the problem seems to be more and more accepted, the more and more ubiquitous that it becomes. I seem to be the only one jumping in threads to tell all of the name fags to kill themselves. I seem to be the only one jumping into the threads to tell all the trip code people to go back to Reddit. I don't see other people doing that anymore. On R9K sometimes it happens, but that's been a bad board for a very long time. It's happening now even on the interest boards to some extent. LGBT is completely unsalvageable. That place is by far the worst board on the website. So, good luck trying to fix that place. But when I see posts like that, I try to, as creatively as possible, and as creative as possible of a way, to make the person who made the post feel bad. Because they should feel bad. They should be discouraged by as many people as possible from being the way that they are, which is a person who feels the need to have an identity on a website where the entire point is that you shouldn't have an identity, that no one has an identity. That is where the equality on the website is derived from. But they don't understand that, and they don't care. And so their lives should be made a living hell on the website. It should be made to where they cannot have fun on the website. They cannot go anywhere to have fun until they stop using a name. That's how it used to be. That's how the culture used to be enforced. But now, everything's all topsy-turvy, and I think it's partially because of Discord. Because like I said, almost everyone posting on the boards is in the same Discord server. So they start referencing stuff that no one who wants to stay away from Discord has access to. And the whole website changes as a result.